checked in.
Hi, people on Imperial's Live. I got Captain Kurt, Coleman 38, and DCT Vince. I don't know who those people are, but hey.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart, not only when he got caught, then he tried to go on there and make it seem like,
that video.
That video of him talking and
I put myself.
Oh man,
my thing was, I think the reason why people was on Kevin Hart so hard was because, hey Tammy, was because of how he's always said he would never cheat again.
Right.
And how he had a good one with a Nico.
Right.
And then you turned around and you cheated on her. So maybe it's just in him to cheat. Maybe he should just go up to her and be like, look, babe, sometimes I like to stick my dick in places it don't need to be.
Right.
Maybe. Some people have open relationships and it works for them.
I think T.I. and Tiny had an open relationship, didn't he? Didn't they have threesomes and shit?
That did not work out too well.
Oh, man.
Did not work out too well. Speaking of people putting their dicks in places they do not need to be, Nelly versus the girl he supposedly raped. Have you heard about this?
Nelly ain't raped that girl, man. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Nelly ain't raped no chick. Listen.
It's getting hot in her.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Nelly... I mean, he's playing this. A lot of women love Nelly. That nigga ain't got no reason to be raping nobody. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. A reason to rape anyone.
Right, but I'm just saying.
But,
How about them Cowboys? What's up, Quincy? We fucked up right now. Ezekiel Elliott suspended for 6 games for rape charges, allegations.
Now, he's been, okay, so let's speak on Ezekiel and Nelly. First of all, Ezekiel's been going back and forth with the court.
Right, but today they suspended him
again.
Yeah,
so is he going to go back?
I think he can appeal. He can appeal. Yeah.
This is my thing. The NFL, and we're going to get back to Nelly. The NFL, okay, so the dude for the Steelers, the one with the last name no one can pronounce, didn't he supposedly rape somebody? Roethlisberger? From the Steelers? Yeah, he
raped somebody.
So did they suspend him?
I think he did get a few games.
So my thing is, if y'all got people out here raping people and y'all suspending them, but you got Colin Kaepernick and he just kneeling, why he ain't got picked up?
Yeah.
All he doing is kneeling. He's a positive person in the community.
Well, here go another thing too. I'm sorry, but
you drunk?
But Ezekiel Elliott, Ezekiel Elliott actually, there's no proof that he even did anything to this girl.
So why they suspend him with no proof?
Right. They just feel like maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but we're going to act on it. The NFL be trying to protect themselves. I guess if he don't get charged with nothing, then it's like, the NFL just let players rape people and don't get in trouble for it. So, but in the case of Ezekiel Elliott, if the police told the NFL, hey, we don't have no proof, this girl's story is not credible, nothing makes sense, he shouldn't get charged for anything.
He shouldn't.
Now, let me tell y'all this that y'all didn't know. The kicker, I think his name is Josh Brown. He's a kicker for the New York Jets, white boy. He actually beat his girlfriend. And he admitted to it. Got charged for it. Guess how many games he got, y'all?
1.
1 game. Ezekiel Elliott was just allegations. No proof that he raped this girl. How many games he get?
6.
What's the difference between Josh Brown and Ezekiel Elliott?
White privilege.
White motherfucking privilege. And y'all probably gonna hear me say that a lot on this session of the podcast because that's what it is. White privilege.
White privilege.
Yep.
And then with Nelly, to go back to that, we don't have any proof. It's just basically he say, she say. And so I guess we got to see how that plays out in the court to see if there's any proof because, in these cases they do rape kits and so forth and see if they can find DNA. So I mean, I don't know what happened. I pray that Nelly didn't rape her. If he did rape her, then I feel like he needs to be punished to the full extent of the law.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's listening. Yeah, that is some bullshit. Simply Beauty and Taurus Queen. Yes, that's fucked up. And considering that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, that is really fucked up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
So I know, P, you told me earlier you did not catch the BET Hip Hop Awards.
I did not.
I'm not going to spoil it for you because I hope eventually you get to see it. I would just like to say that it sucked. It was boring, except for Cardi B's performance and Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke spoke some real shit on there. And shout out to Cardi B. She is now the longest running female rapper with the #1 single on the Billboard.
Got Nikki sweating right now.
Kodak Black is the #1 for 3 weeks as of this podcast. And I'm very proud of her because she got it out the mud. She worked really hard. And she got her a sexy, chocolatey ass nigga from the streets by the name of Offset. And she said on Twitter that on God, Offset be tearing down her walls.
Hey, shout out to 30 Rock checking in.
To all the people.
For you guys that don't know who 30 Rock is, 30 Rock is actually the producer behind Yo Gotti and Nicki Minaj.
That was me knocking over liquor.
Anyway, for you guys that don't know, 30 Rock just checked in. He's actually co-produced with Mike Will the Nicki Minaj and Yo Gotti song Rack It Up. Yeah.
Oh, well,
believe it or not.
Well,
checking
give
in.
You any credit. What's up, babe?
She said, wipe the camera out, please.
So it's fuzzy on their end, too?
Hey, salute. I must be.
Oh, well, we sorry, y'all.
30 Rock, keep doing your thing, brother.
What's up, 30 Rock?
Nothing but motivation, baby.
You gotta come on the podcast.
We're coming down to the A to see you, my brother.
Well, then let's set that up, then. People always come to the A, but we go separately. You go, and then I go.
All right.
So, but yeah, so Tyrese versus The Rock.
I don't even know what's up with them two.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to summarize this because it's a hot mess. So you know The Rock played
Hobbs, yeah,
in Fast and Furious. He's getting a spinoff movie.
Hey Rock, hey, shoot me your number in my DM, bro. We got a link.
So, you just made me lose all kind of track.
Hobbs, he played Hobbs, yeah,
and it's the liquor. So he played Hobbs on Fast and Furious. He's got a spinoff movie coming out.
Right. And
Tyrese is upset. He's stating that The Rock is trying to break up the Fast family. That, you know, their Fast and Furious, I think the #9 movie,
right,
has now been pushed back to 2019 or 2020.
Damn.
Because the Hobbs movie is about to come out. And so he's very upset about it. And he's been going at The Rock on Twitter and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just all over the place with it. So I just really feel like Tyrese is being a bitch about the whole situation. Because it's enough money out here for everybody. And eventually, Fast and Furious was going to have a spinoff. Because they have so many different characters. Like, I feel like with The Rock's character, Hobbs, no one really kind of knows his backstory. They just know, like, he's a police officer or a special federal agent, so have you. And I think The Rock first came in on I think it was the Fast 6 movie. Do you keep up with the Fast and Furious movies?
I do. I actually don't watch them all.
Well, okay, so when did The Rock come on? Was it Fast 6 or Fast 5?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
Remember. But anyway, Fast 9 has now been pushed back to 2020. The Hobbs movie is coming out, and Tyrese and The Rock has been going back and forth. Well, right. The Rock hasn't really mentioned Tyrese by name. He's just been, you know, saying little subliminals to Tyrese.
Little dog still on the porch. Big dogs come out. Yeah, whatever he was saying. Little dog still on the porch or something he was saying.
That is it. So, did you fix your camera, P? It looked a little bit bad. Did you take the case off? I think you might have to take the case off to fix that. But to me, Tyrese is a bitch. He's always complaining about something.
So did you see the house that he bought his mama?
Yeah, 11 years after her being sober.
What you think about the house? Somebody said, "Yo, that's the same house from Baby Boy." Wow, I was like, wow.
But he bought her a house. It's a beautiful house. Mm-hmm. Most people don't have houses. I'm in the process of trying to buy a house. I wish somebody would buy me a house. So, Lord, we is just knocking down. I don't think this liquor was a good idea today, P. At all. Because we're just knocking over stuff today.
So this next movie about Hobbs is going to be personally just about The Rock, really.
Yeah. And I think the guy that was the nemesis from Fast 6, Sean, he's going to be in it too.
He's the one that, is he the same guy that plays in Transporter? And
yeah, him.
I ain't going to lie, I like him though. I like his movies. He's a good actor.
So I'm excited.
Me too. I'm excited about that.
Tyrese can just go somewhere and shut the hell up.
That's just like how they did a spinoff one time. Where they did Tokyo Drift.
I hated
Tokyo Drift. And I didn't really care for that because none of them guys was in it. Mm-mm. But it was just like they did a little spinoff of it.
But I think with The Rock being in this spinoff and everyone loving his character, it's going to do good. Mm-hmm. And Tyrese just needs to shut the hell up. So, anywho. So, other person who's lost their mind, Nene Leakes. I don't know if you've seen this, P.
She said something with somebody to rape somebody.
Yeah, so now she's a comedian.
I didn't know she was a comedian.
I didn't know she was funny.
I didn't know she was a comedian.
I didn't know she was funny. So she was at a show with Tiffany Haddish. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tiffany Haddish. And I guess Nene was getting heckled by a fan. And she told the fan, "I hope you get raped by your Uber driver tonight." Now, as a woman, you should never wish rape on another woman. You might say, "I hope he gets slapped after the show or something," but rape?
Yeah. And then you have the nerve to be on live crying.
Yeah. She crying because she losing checks now.
Yeah, because Escape, they knocked off the tour.
Yeah.
So that's checks you losing for every spot. Checks.
Yeah, you can't say stuff like that and think it's not going to be some type of consequences. I'm sorry. Right. If Colin Kaepernick is losing money for kneeling and standing for our rights, then bitch, you gotta lose some checks for telling somebody to get raped.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. So, I guess we're gonna circle back to the NFL because we forgot to bring this up. Cam Newton. Him in the little comment.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was some bullshit.
Okay, so give me your thoughts on it because
I actually felt like he was complimenting her, not actually dissing her because she asked about routes. Mm-hmm. He said routes. He said, "This is funny to me because I'm not used to hearing women talk about routes." So to me, that was a compliment to women saying, "Hey, y'all know more about football than we think." They just took it personally.
But white privilege, she was
white
able to go
privilege. If that was a black woman, when nobody said nothing.
But because she was white,
yeah,
she used it to her advantage. She went on Twitter and said she felt, disrespected.
Man, everybody checking in.
And now Dan and Yogurt dropped. First of all, I don't even eat Dan and Yogurt.
Hey, so let me tell you what they did, y'all. So Dan and Yogurt, they dropped Cam from their what's the word I'm looking for?
Advertising.
Marketing. And then they pick up Dak Prescott. One black quarterback to another. Right. I can't niggas like yogurt.
I do. Well, I like Greek yogurt.
Yeah, niggas like yogurt, I guess.
I don't know if I don't think I've ever ate, I might have ate Dan and didn't even realize it, but
right.
I don't know. But anywho.
Yeah, I think she kind of took that too personal. I think the media took it personal. I don't think he meant nothing by it.
He did. And my thing is, if she was really truly as a a reporter, she could have came back with another question with it.
Right.
Instead of going to Twitter and trying to make herself out to be a victim.
And then, y'all, hey, here's the funny part.